Hey, what's up? Finally, we received new smartphone from Xiaomi called Mi A2. We have a model with 4 GB of RAM and 32 GB of internal memory. The link where to buy it you can find in description. Today we have unboxing and first review, but in coming days we will test this phone and then publish detailed videos about performance, camera and battery. If you have any questions, please write in comments below. We will answer them in the next videos. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers. Most likely, you already watched unboxing videos of Xiaomi Mi A2 from other tech channels on YouTube, so we will not talk much about it. This is beautiful box with main specifications on the back. Inside the box you will find user manual in English, smartphone with factory film on the front and back panels, an adapter from USB Type-C to 3.5mm audio jack, silicone case. Also, there is USB Type-C cable, power adapter. That's all. Pretty standard package for Xiaomi phones in 2018. As you can see, we have a black version of Xiaomi Mi A2. Also, it comes in blue and gold color options. Of course, it is not original or unique design, however, it looks much better than last year's Mi A1. The phone has slim and elegant appearance. The thickness is only about 7.3mm, while 5.99-inch display with 19:9 aspect ratio makes it comfortable to use with one hand. The front panel doesn't have a notch above the display, and I think it is a big advantage. Although the bezels on top and bottom are not as thin as Meizu 16, but much better than last year's Mi A1. On the back panel, there is a dual vertical camera and fingerprint reader. The camera protrudes from the case, so the phone wobbles on the flat surface. By the way, the back panel is made of metal, and there are U-shaped antenna lines on top and bottom. As usual, the power button and volume rocker on the right side, and slot for dual SIM card on the left. By the way, Xiaomi Mi A2 doesn't support microSD memory cards. It's a pity, because Mi A1 had extended memory. New phone has USB Type-C port. It supports fast charging technology, but you should buy a special power adapter. So, Xiaomi Mi A2 doesn't have a revolutionary design, but we are glad there is no notch above the display. In general, it looks very good. Talking about display, there is 5.99-inch diagonal Full HD Plus resolution, 2160 by 1080 pixels and 19:9 aspect ratio. It is far from bezel-less because the screen-to-body ratio is 77.4%. The pixel density of 403 ppi is good for reading text, while contrast and brightness of 420 nits provides a good experience while watching movies and playing games. We have a model with 4 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage. In addition, you can find version with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage, or 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. All of them are powered by Snapdragon 660 chipset with Adreno 512 graphics. The user has about 18 GB of available memory out of the box, which is not so much, considering that there is no microSD slot. Later, we will make detailed performance test of Xiaomi Mi A2. The link will be in description. Right now, I just want to show you AnTuTu and GeekBench 4. The results on your screen. We should talk about software, because it is one of the main features of Xiaomi Mi A2. As you know, Xiaomi phones have MIUI user interface, and Mi A1 was the first device from Chinese brand on stock Android. Xiaomi Mi A2 also runs on stock Android 8.1 Oreo. By the way, if you prefer MIUI user interface, then you can buy Xiaomi Mi 6X. It has the same specifications and features as Mi A2, but MIUI user interface on top. The camera is another topic about which we will make detailed video. Right now I can see that front camera is a big improvement compared to Mi A1. It has 20 megapixel sensor and flashlight. On the rear panel, there is 12-megapixel main sensor and 20-megapixel secondary sensor. By the way, some days ago Xiaomi Mi A2 received software updates and now it can record video in Full HD at 60 fps. We will test it in the next video. As you know, we always test in battery when review smartphones. Xiaomi Mi A2 will be no exception. We will publish video with battery test of this phone in coming days. We know that Xiaomi Mi A2 has a little smaller battery than Mi A1, 3010 mAh against 3080 mAh. This is not a big difference, but thanks to Snapdragon 660, Mi A2 should have longer battery life. By the way, Mi A2 supports Quick Charge 4.0, but there is no necessary power adapter in the package. You will need to buy it additionally. We also don't have it, so we will test the battery with power adapter that comes in the package. Now let's talk a little about speaker. It is located on the bottom. The sound is really loud, but the quality could be better. Also, you should note that there is no 3.5mm audio jack, so you need to use an adapter from USB Type-C to listen to music from headphones. Xiaomi Mi A2 has a slot for dual SIM card, but no for microSD memory card. Also, it supports dual-band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0 and GPS. As many other Xiaomi phones, Mi A2 has IR Blaster and NFC. So, new Xiaomi phone has everything you need except 3.5mm audio jack and slot for memory card. These are really big drawbacks for many people. So, it was a quick unboxing and first review of Xiaomi Mi A2. However, I can already say that this is not so interesting smartphone as Mi A1 was last year. Yes, it received updated design, more powerful hardware and better cameras. However, Mi A1 was one of the first Chinese phones on stock Android. It was the main feature. Now, there are many other Chinese phones with stock Android, for example, Nokia 7 Plus. We still need to do performance, camera and battery test to make a final conclusion about Xiaomi Mi A2. What do you think about this phone? Write in comments below. In the description you can find links where to buy it cheaper. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers.